All right, welcome in everyone. Welcome in. It is time for our Sleuthy Sunday. So today's agenda, first up, we are playing Disco Elysium. So this is going to be fun because we finally managed to make that jump, and now we're going to be exploring like a whole new area. I'm very curious what we're going to find there. This is like an area we haven't been able to access before. And then afterwards, we're going to hop on over to Myst IV, and I had a bit of a potential breakthrough with the totems. So we're going to see if that leads anywhere in Myst IV. But first up, Disco Elysium. So let's go ahead and hop in and check out this new area. So here we go. So this should be like the docks area that I'm glad we didn't have to do race theory to get to. So we did find an alternative way. Look at us, looking all snazzy and cop-like. We can finally examine this. Collecting rainwater, okay. I wonder, can we open this door? Like, I don't necessarily want to go through here, but I wonder if it can be opened from this way. It can. Let's see. Oh, what is this? The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. A giant print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio that's making weird sounds. A standard office file cabinet. The drawer seemed to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. We have all kinds of stuff here. What is this? Book La Fume, volume number 4. Okay. Well, we'll check it out. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model is on the back. Model name. Every worker, member of the board, is written at the top of the flyers. Oh, this is what we learned about, where they wanted to make every member part of the union. And at the bottom, the union logo and demand democracy. All right. What is in here? I think we can open that door.
Someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
Okay.
It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Huh. Let's open it.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
By all means, let's take a peek.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
Okay.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Okay, volition. That's a very low
The drawer slides
chance.
shut smoothly.
Can we level up volition? We don't have a skill point yet. Let's keep looking around. I think we can open up this door, right? The door is locked and cannot be opened from this side without a pass card. I guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Okay. What else do we have? There's something right here. Postcard Le Jardin 21. Okay. And then there's stuff in here. What is right here? Morale. We can always use morale. And we have neat office shades. Do we have anything? We have glasses. Logic minus authority. I don't know. We could do visual calculus with that, but I think right now we're okay. Let's see if we can interact with this
The
book.
front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Okay, why free sell?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Okay. Flip through the pages and let's see what catches our
To
eye.
your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white.
All right.
No advertisements, you notice. So who's funding this radical commentary?
Exactly.
After rifling the pages
Where's
with
the
your
money
thumb
coming
several
from?
times, you return to the table of contents.
All
The
right.
magazine is divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Okay, what's the editor's note
Comrade,
say?
as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism.
Okay.
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers.
I mean, okay.
We're 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership.
Whoopsie.
Perhaps they've overestimated the market demand for this kind of commentary.
Could be.
So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Oh boy, I think this is a communist magazine. Whisper that to Kim, or play it cool, pretend everything's in order. Let's tell Kim he needs to be involved.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
I mean, could be.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
I want to catch up on international developments.
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine.
Okay.
You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bear wrestling. Flip back to that.
Okay, let's see what this bear wrestling's all about.
It seems to be part of a new public fitness initiative in the People's Republic of Samara, SRV, devised and promoted by none other than President Kenajinsky himself.
Okay.
According to this extremely credulous account, Uncle Sport, as he's affectionately known to his people, has recently decreed bear wrestling the national sport of the SRV.
I wonder how much demand there is for that kind of sport. Tell me more about this Uncle Sport.
Based on the description in this article, he appears to be an extremely competent and democratically elected president.
According to this article,
Sapormat Sport Kenajinsky is well into his third decade as president of the SRV. Outside Samara, he's known for three things: brutal repression of internal dissent, monumental corruption, and a near pathological obsession with physical fitness.
Yeah, sounds like a great guy. Let's get to the bear wrestling.
It's quite straightforward. A standard match features one man, or in some cases woman, against one bear. 2 competitors, 1 ring, 5 rounds, or until incapacitation.
I imagine that would probably happen sooner than the contestants might
According
prefer.
to the SRV's Ministry of Information, the program has been a tremendous success.
That's surprising.
Public support stands at 87%, and youth obesity and alcoholism rates are down 12% and 7% respectively.
Okay.
This is the SRV we're talking about. If you think those are the real numbers, there's probably a guy who wants to sell you a bridge in La Chute.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, I guess it's hard to fight a bear if you're out of shape. I guess it's hard to fight a bear if you're drunk. Not sure I trust these numbers. Yeah, not sure I trust these numbers.
What are you, a statistician? Did the moral intern send you on a fact-finding mission? This is the SRV party line, comrade.
Let's see, Kim, do you think there's any chance our case will take us to the SRV? Always good to catch up on foreign affairs. Let's see, Kim, do you think there's any chance our case will take us to the SRV?
The Samaran People's Republic? No, I should expect not. Why do you ask?
I was thinking it might be fun to see a bear fight. I was thinking it might be fun to partake in a bear fight. No reason.
You know, not too long ago, I listened to a fascinating radio program on traditional Samaran folk dances. The costumes they wear are supposed to be extraordinary. In any event, no, I haven't seen any evidence there's a Samaran angle to this case.
All right.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
What is Kunst und Kultur?
It takes
I think that's and
gradually
culture.
It dawns on you that Kunst
Art,
und Kultur
okay.
must mean arts
Because
and
that's
culture.
German, right? At least I wasn't sure what
Why
Kunst
they
was.
decided to title this one section
Oh.
in Volda is
Okay,
beyond
but
me.
it's very similar to, it sounds a lot like German to me.
Obviously, because it's cool to drop random phrases in foreign languages.
Of course, of course.
As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS.
A
The main
local
feature,
artist,
though,
huh?
is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective. The
Okay.
Tip Top Tournée is an inter-isolari racing series, mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deals, and high death toll. In Revachol, it's held quadrennially on the prestigious Zero Carousel racing circuit.
Okay, read the profile of
This
CS.
so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer.
All right, let's see what these communists have to say about Tip Top.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colourful drivers.
But
Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
wait, what's wrong with Tip Top?
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
Okay.
So, all of it, basically.
Okay, so who wrote all this stuff?
Oddly enough, this article has 2 bylines. Nasteb Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka.
I don't think I've heard either of those
There's
names.
no way those are real names.
Why aren't they real names?
Have you ever met anyone named
No.
Exilus?
No, I haven't.
They're plainly pseudonyms. More than that, they're likely anagrams.
That's true. All right, what's so bad about sponsorships?
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity.
Okay.
Thus, the so-called tournée becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter.
Right, but then you get to see them crash.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest.
I guess so.
At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real racers that you're really watching for.
Let's see. No, I'm pretty sure I like it for the racing. Wow, you're right. I really am just in it for the violence. I'm pretty sure I like the racing.
Sure, you think that, but subconsciously, it's the visions of brand names being engulfed in flames that you crave.
I guess I never thought about it that much.
That's because you haven't been reading critically. But don't worry. The whole point of these sorts of articles is to let someone else read critically for you.
Kim, this article says no one really watches Tip Top Tourney for the races.
Oh, come on. Can this article read your mind?
It seems to think so.
A certain kind of young man reads 1 or 2 books and suddenly thinks he understands the secret structures of reality. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
A very large
You
grain.
flip back to the front of the magazine.
All right,
The
now
table of contents
let's see
unfolds before you.
what they mean by local concerns.
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike.
Of course, that makes sense.
You skim the headlines. Paint the harbour red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta.
Okay.
Finally, there's a brief article by the writer G. Martin accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
How dare you try to evict someone for not paying their rent? I mean, oh my goodness. It's not like they didn't pay their Oh, wait.
Ah, this must be Gaston's handiwork.
Let's see. Communists should have killed a lot of them when they had the chance. If it weren't for the wild pines, all those moochers would be out of a job. Charging rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous. Wouldn't it be better for everyone if labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation? Why should I care? This doesn't have anything to do with me. Wouldn't it be better for everyone if labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation? I think that's a good compromise, right?
According to these editorials, there can be no accommodation with the forces of international capital or their mucilaginous allies in the coalition.
Hold on. What's this about a coalition?
Judging from the context, it's something very large and fundamental. You should probably know about it already, honestly.
Probably, but you memory
flip back
lapse.
to the front of the magazine. The
All
table
right.
of
I
contents
think we're
unfolds
done with
before
the
you.
magazine now. All right. Well, that was definitely enlightening. All right, let's go ahead and look out here. I don't really see anything in his... what is this?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
We might need to come back and do that, but for right now, let's go continue to look around. All right. So that's his office. I understand all that. What all do we got around here? So there's something right here. This says Wild Pines. What is this? All around you, great machines in quiescence. Okay. Now what do we got? White pine trees are printed on the screen coverings. Looks like a forest under snow. What is this? It's snowing now. I don't think it was snowing earlier. That's the door we wanted to get in before. You know, for a dock, I see very little water. So I'm kind of curious. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Kvalsund. Okay. Anything? I don't know. What else can we do? What is this? Let's look. There's whatever this thing is. Oh, Real. We need that. We got to get 21 more Real to stay another night at the hotel. All right. So where else do we want to go? Oh, those are the people. Okay, yeah. Those are the people I didn't want to... Wait. Kvalsund means Wellfjord in Ardennes. Okay. Alright, we're learning things. Let's go up this way. Can we go up this way? We gotta go up here and then go up this way. And then we'll see what's over here. Looks like we got some stuff over here. Oh, there's an office right there. Alright, what do we got here? At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and Potent Pilsner. And then we got some bottles. Take all the bottles. Alright. Any other bottles? Is that a poster? No, let's look through here. What is here?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
Okay.
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Okay, so this is where Renee works. I'm gonna look around, search the
If
booth.
you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Okay.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Alright.
Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Okay, take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
Okay.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
Okay, so let's leave. What's down? Can we go down here? I don't know. I guess we can't. Alright, is there anything else around here? There doesn't seem to be anything else nearby that we can look at. So we may have to use that phone. If there's nothing else that we can do. I mean, we could try this, I suppose, because we still don't have enough. I guess let's try it. We'll probably fail.
The file cabinet stands
But we'll
steady
try
as
it.
ever. And the unlocked drawer. Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How
Okay.
unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing.
I mean, I kind of figured that, but
Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
if I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shapes start melting into each other. But I actually focus through not focusing. You know, like magic eye, right?
You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
Okay, leave the folders alone for now. Okay. I can retry it now?
Whatever's hidden here
There we
is
go.
hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Well, let's look at that.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Everett's shoes, huh?
All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
So let's turn to Kim. Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list. What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood?
Let's take another look at the note.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water
Whirling.
Everard's plants, sweep
It's
office
the
floor,
name of the hotel, right?
more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
I don't know.
The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to use this phone, right?
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset.
Alright, let's
The
see.
machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle memory dial a random number.
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air.
Useful patterns?
Undoubtedly, no.
Might try this again later.
Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing.
Okay. So, how are we gonna get out of here? We might have to... I don't know. I mean, we can go out here. But I'm really not sure how we can progress. Because we can't... We have to go up this way. It's already 5:15, so maybe whoever was here is gone for the day, possibly. And we might just be stuck here. I mean, that could be a thing. What is this?
rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marche. On. Arrête. Off.
Huh. Let's just give it a save so we don't kill ourselves here.
A rusting control panel with Marche. On. Arrête. Off.
Do we turn it on?
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay. Did that give us anything? I don't know. I'm unsure what we're doing. We're doing something. What we did, I could not begin to say. I'm very curious. It looks like it's precariously balanced.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down.
Okay.
The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Its purpose? What do you mean?
This container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
Okay.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Okay, what if we press the stop button?
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
Okay. Well, I guess let's go up and see what we can find. Maybe we can open this. We can. That'll give us something new to look
Before
at.
you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
You do? Because I don't.
What? Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crate. I don't know, Kim. It just feels special. Maybe there's contraband in here. Inspect the container. Maybe there's contraband in here.
There may very well be, but we are not here to look for that.
I mean, there could be.
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
Open the door.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Knock on the door.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Okay, nothing more to do here now. We're not going to talk to the door. That's silly. However, I think that... Well, we could go down here now. This was blocked before, right? Or was it? I don't know. Was this area where we came up at? Yeah, okay, so that's where we came up. We need to figure out how we can get the body down. That is our goal here. But what's the shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Yeah, we got to figure out how to get out of here. What is this? Is this money? Real, yes. All right. The speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. All right, let's go up this way. What is this suitcase over here? Let's see. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Okay. We got half-light gloves. Nice. Okay. What's over here? More real. We might actually end up with 20. Industrial-sized thermos smells like burnt coffee. I mean, we're doing pretty good so far. More real. I mean, we're racking it up. Container. What's going on? The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves on red. Soon, oh soon the green is gone and everything is red. What is up with him?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Is he drunk?
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
You don't say.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubi Sunt on Muindi.
Okay.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you. Hi?
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
Okay.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face. What is it with you people in scabs? Actually, I am, yes. What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Let's see. You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
Okay.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Okay.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Yeah, I'm sure that's real helpful. What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waves at the tower, at the containers towering behind him. Alright, so what's going on here? Look at the mountain of containers rising behind him.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some red infection was spreading
They're
outwards
stealing
from the
them?
container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
It looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? What is underneath the red covers? Has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
What is underneath the red covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Okay, thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Let's see. Where is everyone? The harbor's empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Okay.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
He pauses to think.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
But what did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Uh-huh.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
He looks to you for assistance.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Too rowdy? Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary? Okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight you got into. We need to stay focused on the case, right?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days.
Okay.
Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who, no, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
Okay. Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
Okay.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
I'm curious, yeah. The lieutenant looks up at
A
Leo.
real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Alright.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Okay, so who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Huh, is that the gardener lady?
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If my missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so.
Going
And
off
she
on a
knows about
random
such
subject?
things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes.
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
Okay, so this is the union fixer, the gardener?
Looks like it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what
sure
I thought.
Fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip, too.
The little guy smiles a disarming smile at you.
Telling the gardener you know her name might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider later.
That's true. Are you Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
And the little guy chuckles merrily.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's board dogs every time the lunch is done.
Okay.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Okay. Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it.
Okay.
Then he's always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Okay, looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Okay.
He didn't actually understand what you meant. And now he's just nodding along.
Alright, so what's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Okay.
Tell you.
I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs, then continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this
Oh,
man.
Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
He points to the 2 joint containers on your right. Alright, I'm off.
Bye-bye now.
Alright, well that was helpful. I guess he's in this. So we go here. I assume. Alright. We got what here? This coffee. The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. A stair made of pallets leading up. Oh, it looks like there's Mr. Everard. So, of course, we're going to give it a quick save. Well, I guess it's time to finally talk to him. Wait, what's this? Before we talk to him, a taxidermy fish that tells time. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Oh
With
boy.
great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Okay.
With a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Alright, are you in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a
Mr.
seat.
Dubois. Okay, so we have a name.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Sure, sure.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the
Whatever
chair.
he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
Okay.
Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Okay, why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Alright, take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. Let's remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He points at it again.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Take the comically large check, but don't say anything. Keep it, I'm good. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your butt. I mean, we need it. Why would we not say thank you? Thank you. We'll take the check and say thank you.
Don't mention it. But also, don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course.
I mean, I'm gonna take the real.
He's not.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
He knows more about our past than we do.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Okay.
When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, "Be very worried."
How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that
Harry?
you're worried. Don't be worried.
Harry
Everything's
Dubois.
going to be all right.
So
It's
we
not
have a
like you
name
left
now.
it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own
My
mouths.
goodness.
It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Oh, man. We're not going to be able to keep our composure. Kim? Kim. Let's turn to Kim.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
All right.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Okay, so we're going to do composure.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you?
No.
You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
We need to
What
heal
is
ourselves
this,
again.
Mr. Dubois, he keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Okay, we're going to try and chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You are in some stupor. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. Let's keep sliding down the chair, I guess.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Oh yeah, I'm great. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. Actually, the chair is uncomfortable. Let's sit upright.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Exactly.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
All right. Let's see. I want to talk about the hanging. Yeah, I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
Then do so instead of dancing around it.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching
Yeah.
is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me,
Let's say nothing.
but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Exactly. Yes, let's.
I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Kim, is that true? Are we door opening machines?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
X'd it out.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Okay, why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Uh-huh. What do you mean by a weasel? Is it somebody that's a traitor to you?
Weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Okay, fine. I'll look into it. We need to talk about the murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
He flicks his fingers.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry.
Okay.
Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Right. Okay. Let's see. Could you help me get a dead body down from the tree? This is the second thing.
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
I mean, help us out?
The man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Let's see. Also, I studied the footprints at the crime scene, worker boots. Would that help our case or hinder it? I don't know. I mean, he already said about what we found. Let's just say it.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and smiles.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right, then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down.
Yes.
And Jean, please take it easy with the race science. That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race science.
He hangs up and turns back to you.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He's
Okay.
the big impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy.
Right. So, let's see. You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
Yes.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory's fine. I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Uh-huh.
Words flow like a river of honey from his
Maybe
lips.
we can get a hold of that folder without him.
I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done.
Alright.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everett over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Let's see. let's see. Let's get this straight. What is my full name? Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids? Or what kind of cop does it say I am? Where did you get that folder? Have another look at that folder. I mean, we might very well succeed, but let's see. What kind of cop does it say I am?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
I'm sorry. What? I'm not apologetic. I'm confident.
Well, you sure come off as very confident in all our interactions, Harry. You're a real man's man.
Okay.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Montanese.
That's true. Where'd you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
Really?
This translates into, aha, you guys are so corrupt.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Okay. It's a red check. There's still an 8% chance of failure. Let me get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Wait, I thought you are Harry Dubois. That's not my name. Okay, I like that. I can work with that. I don't really like it. Wait, I thought you are Harry Dubois. No, he's Everett Clare. Okay, I like it. I can work with that.
And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you?
Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids
Harry? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
Never mind the family.
Family, Harry, is the most important thing in the world.
Okay, let's have another look at that folder.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
I'll get right on that.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martin.
Of course, of course. Well, at least
Yes,
we know
yes,
who we are
Mr.
now.
Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
All right, let's
That
see.
means he doesn't really know anything about you.
That's true.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
All right. I've just finished investigating the local. I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
I am. No, I'm not. Lie. No comment.
Harry, you wound me, Harry, in the heart. But I trust you to put this to bed. Do what you must, and let's change the subject, shall we?
Okay.
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
Exactly.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Okay.
Point taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Let's see. I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals, huh?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here.
Are we?
I feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. I'm not a jealous guy.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Let's see. He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that
He's an
go?
old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget?
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Okay. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her. Why haven't you let her in to see you? Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
Okay.
Hey, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Okay.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole?
Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
Mm-hmm.
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
Everett, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her.
Yes. Lowballing, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
I mean, I guess that's true.
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in there.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
We might just do that.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
Uh-huh.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Mm-hmm.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Okay. Well, if it's so transparent, what's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Cavalsund crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Mm-hmm. So you're not going to
Smooth
answer.
Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Why? Why would we do that? Let's talk about my lost gun. I've just been... Alright, let's check this. Where is my lost gun quest? Don't I have one? Track down your badge. Track down your gun. We've got to find any information we can on it. So, if he knows something, I feel like we got to ask him. Talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
Uh-huh.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
Uh-huh.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Can he really hold my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back? I will not be blackmailed by this gun business?
Harry! I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
Right.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
All right, let's see. What did we update with it? Where is it? Did we complete it? What does it say? Okay, so we tracked it down then, I guess? Okay. I guess we just have to find it then. I've just finished investigating the local drug trade. I think that's it for now. I'm going to leave for now, but we might talk again later.
You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Okay. Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Okay. I mean, hey, we learned about ourselves, so I'm not gonna complain. I feel like that was a productive meeting. I assume we can't go out there, right? Like, we can't go around his desk. I'm assuming. Yeah, okay, so I don't think we can go out, but we can go through here. Oh, we gotta go around the boxes this way. That's fine. Alright, so we'll head out. What about the check? Items. Giant novelty check. It supposedly exchanges for 25 real at your local Frit store. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. I think the Frit shop, isn't that the where we turn in the, all of the little bottles and stuff that we've been collecting? Because we do have some of those to turn in. It is now 6:36. So at least now we can get out. We've made huge progress. For sure. We have a way to get the body down, which was a big thing. Let's see, where else can we go? We gotta go over this way, I think. Maybe? No. I guess we gotta go this way. So we have a way to get the body down, and we should... There was other stuff that we were supposed to talk to the people about, I think. But that's a big one. That means we can autopsy the body. Finally. It's been ages. Alright, so let's get out of here. We will head out and go talk to, what is he? I forget what he calls himself. Was there money up here? There's more bottles up here. Take it. Oh, all of these, man. I'm gonna take all of these. There's so many bottles. These will be very useful. Alright. How many are there? My goodness, that's a lot of bottles. Is there any more? Oh, there's one more. Take it. Alright, good. We got a whole bunch of bottles. Nice. Well, now we will head out of here, finally. Definitely made some progress, for sure. I'm curious to see how much money we will have earned. Now we should be able to go out here. Awesome. Alright, can we talk to him now? we should be able to get him to get the body down for us, right?
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Everett told you to help us get the body down from the tree.
So it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior. Then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
I mean, whatever, so long as it works, my guy.
Noble, Measurehead.
There's a but. But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Okay,
Listen
I'm good
to
then.
me, little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious
Plus we can
race
snoop.
may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Alright then, that's fine.
See that they stay here the whole time.
Okay. I mean, we'll stay right here, I guess, while we look around. Alright, so can we look at stuff?
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Yeah, we're the law around here.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
Okay.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
Spoken by a mercenary pretending to be a worker.
Let's see. I'll work with whoever I want. Yes, and I'm an unbelievably corrupt cop. I am corrupt every opportunity I get. That's none of your business. None of your business.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno.
Uh-oh. When Kuno and Measurehead meet, this cannot be good.
The man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Oh my goodness. He's coming back. Oh, I guess we better get to that body before Kuno does. Alright.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
There has been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep order. I think we're just going to say thank you and move along. He's going to think what he's going to think no matter what we say.
Farewell, ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
You are a union man from now on.
Alright, let's leave. Alright, so I feel like we should probably run to get, to go check, right? Let's hurry up and see what's going on. I want to see what the deal is with the tree. Actually, let's do this first. We might as well. Can we cash in the check?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
She rolls up the giant novelty check. Looks like she's seen it before and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
I do have a
No,
question.
You don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash. That was easy. worryingly so. Blow the whole thing on speed and gin.
No.
Speed and gin.
No.
Ask some local dealers, maybe.
Absolutely not. Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of Whirling and Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Not going to help us at all.
Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here.
Okay. She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Okay. Let's go ahead and cash in our bottles.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Alright, insert the
Your
bottles.
bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Nice. Alright, so we got 1 real 40. So, I mean, we're at 41 real. We got enough to sleep tonight for sure. Easy. So, cannot complain. But now, let's see what's back behind here. I gotta see this. What is Kuno doing? Okay. The body is finally down. Alright, nice. Let's go ahead and save it. Alright. I think that is going to be where we're going to call this for today. This is like perfect. Next time we will see about the body, and then it's almost time to go talk to the smoker on the balcony as well. So we made a whole bunch of progress today. Let's see. What even all did we do? We did so many tasks today. It's been great. We have done a bunch of stuff. Like, we are getting our act together. It's taken a while, but we are finally getting things in order. And we'll spend our... We should have 1 talent point, or one skill up point that we can do right now. So we'll figure out where we want to put that later. We may have to do something with the body. But that's where we're going to stop there. Let's go ahead and hop out of here. We're going to go ahead and swap on over to Myst IV now. I am excited. So let us see. Let's quit this, and then we'll update our infos real quick. And get Myst IV set up. Let's see. I said quit. Okay, it's just taking its own sweet time, I guess. Let's see. Get all of the video details up to date. Alright, Myst IV. Myst IV. Alright. And then let's get the tags added. Alright. And we're done with that. Good. I think that looks good. Let us load it up. Myst IV. Alright. Okay. We're doing good there. Gotta check the volume, make sure it doesn't get too loud. I think this one gets a little loud. Okay, so where we left off last time, we were trying to figure out the mystery of the totems, like what secret they unlock, because I think it is connected with that mechanism at the docks. So let's go ahead and hop in, because I actually had an idea while I was editing the footage from last stream. So let's see. Okay, so if we open this, we have this triangle shape here, right? Now, we found the triangle at the hunting shack. Let's get to that image real fast. Alright. It's going to be all the way at the end. I don't know why I started at 1. Take forever. These are all from the other, from Sirius's plan. Okay. We're starting to get there. Almost. Okay. So we found this pyramid at the hunting shack of Aknar's. And I thought at first we would have to go around and find different footprints and match it up to sounds or something like that. Because I think we had to do a similar kind of thing in like the second Myst game. But we went through Aknar's journal last time. And I didn't think about it at the time, but there was an image in his journal that might actually, or not in his journal, but in the area where his journal is, that might actually be useful. Now, this might be a little confusing, but it's got the footprints, right? And then it's got something next to the footprints. And that might not seem to be super useful, except for in his journal, he talks about the different animals and their diets. So I think if we can match those up, that might actually be the direction that we need to head with this one. So I want to go back to the ship and I want to look at his journal real closely and see what type of animal, like, because some of them were omnivores, some of them were carnivores, you know. It had all the different, and like one of them was a scavenger. I remember seeing those, I just don't remember which is which. So let's go ahead and get back to the ship and then we will take a peek at that again. Excuse me, can I get by? Thank you. Alright, we'll head this way. Alright. Head back out. All the way to the ship. Hopefully I don't get super lost here. Because I wonder, can we fast travel to the ship? Is this the ship? Maybe? Let's see. Yes! I totally forgot fast travel was a thing. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So, in we go. Alright. Up. Easy peasy. Alright, now let's send the elevator on its way. Up we go. Bye! Alright, so now we gotta push this box over so that... Oh, yeah, we gotta push the box over so that this will open up. Right? Yeah. Because otherwise we can't get across. Now we can get all the way across. Okay. You can go down? Have I been down? I'm not sure. Have I been down? Oh, yeah. This is... Okay, yeah. This is where the page is. So we can see clearly that this seems to be like a bone. So this is like a carnivore. I don't know. Is that like a leaf? So this is a herbivore? This is like a fish. I'm not sure what this is supposed to represent. Or this. So, I mean, these are a little confusing. We'll have to figure that out, but you can see that out there. Let's look at this memory again, because I'm curious.
Uh-huh. You steal from me, you gotta pay the price, understand?
So is this the scavenger?
You understand me? Oh, you understand now.
He understands now. Oh boy. So I think that's the scavenger. Just getting a pin here so I can write down the notes. Okay, all right. I think that the journal that has the information we want is upstairs. What's through? Is it? Have we've seen this, right? Yeah, we've seen all this. Okay. It's just been a while since I've seen all this. I forgot. Yeah, okay. So we saw all this. This is fine. Let's go ahead and head back up, because that's where we'll find his room with the journal, which is the main reason for coming here. Alright, and we gotta go up the ladder. This was his temporary shelter. Alright. Head through here. Is the journal here? I forget. Yes. Alright, so we found this. And see, it has these. So, we have a predator, an herbivore, omnivore. Let's go ahead and snap a picture of these so that we'll have this as well. That's 3 of the types. And then this, it says, is a scavenger. Okay. Do we have any more? And then there's this one. I think this is the top footprint. As far as what he is, I don't know. Water spilling down the gills. Must have planned it that way. I don't even know. Does he have a name? Didn't realize. I don't know. I'm not sure which totem he belongs to. Hey, Akania, welcome in. All right, but now we have what their diets are. So we can match things up a bit. So let's see. Let's take a look and see. So we have, that guy is a scavenger. So we have, what we know about so far is predator, scavenger, and herbivore, and an omnivore. The omnivore is the one that's in the jungle, and it's these guys, right? So I don't think we actually need the footsteps. We will need to figure that out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 5 of them. It's this one, right? So is that symbol what we need? Let me look. That symbol is what we need. Okay. So this one is the monkey totem, right? Then we have What was... Okay, this might be important too. Okay. So... I think the scavengers... Are they in the water area? And then the predator is in the, like, the thick forest area. And then the herbivore is in the swamp area, I think. So let's see. All right. So herbivore is this top left one, right? And then we can put them where they need. This is going to take a little bit of doing to scroll between the pictures, I think, but I could probably delete some we don't need. Like, I don't really need this one anymore. All right. We need to go back to the pyramid. Okay, so it was the bottom one, right? Is the this one, bottom one is the herbivore one, right? And then the next one up, not sure. I think the third one is the jungle one. I feel pretty sure that those are the monkey people. The little monkey creatures. This one, I'm not sure. This one, obviously the top one, has got to be that big giant monster, right? Because we don't have him written down. So he's got to be our last totem. He's got to be this square one. This was the one, the very top one is the square. Because that was the one out by the ship. So we should be pretty good on that one. That's the jungle one. That's what I think is the third row. We need to figure out the predator. Okay, so I think that's the second row then. If I recall. Let's go back to the pyramid. I think that was correct. Yes, so it's the second row is the predator. Whatever his symbol was. We may have to go revisit the totems and remember. Because we know those two. This one is where? I don't know. That one might be the predator one. I'm not sure. Okay, so this one was definitely in the swamp. Right? Okay, so I think that's for the herbivores. I believe. The scavenger. No, that one. That is the predator one. Because that's where that's the grasslands where we got attacked, well, by the creature and then the plant took him down, right? Which means the hourglass has to be the scavenger. So, we should, in theory, have it all mapped out. Oops, I didn't mean to delete that. Oh well. We should, in theory, have it all mapped out. So, let's see, can we fast travel back to that area and see? Alright, so we want to go... I want to go to the water area. I don't remember exactly how I get there, but I think it's up and around this way because we got to go to... Does this lead to the swamp? Or this leads to the grasslands? Okay, that leads to the grasslands. Let's try going up the hill. Because that might lead to the gate. That's kind of what I'm looking for, is the gate. Yeah, I think we're heading the right way. Yeah, okay, okay. These are the herbivores, I think. So this is good. This is good. We're where we want to be. Hopefully, this is what we need. Hey, Everett, welcome in. I may have a solution for the bridge puzzle. We're about to find out Let us see. Alright, time to try this one more time. Hopefully, this time we have it. We'll see. It is exciting. I don't know. We could be wrong, but we're going to try. Alright, so the question is, do we do it exactly pyramid style, or does it go like this? I'm not 100% sure on that. So I think we're just going to go like starting on this side and working our way across. So that means this would be square for the predator by the ship. Can I pull it up? Okay, and then the second one would be the savannah, which is the predator's area. Not that one. It's the face. Where's the face? That one. And then the jungle creatures, the monkey creatures. That would be the 4 little circles. That one. I can almost feel the humidity. And then the next one is the scavengers, which is the hourglass. Where is the hourglass? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 up. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think, is that the right height? Hopefully that's the right height. And then this one should be the herbivores. Now, I don't know if this is right, but I think we've matched up the correct creatures. Okay, we did it. It was left to right. Nice. Man, that was crazy. And we didn't need to go hunting for footsteps after all. Awesome. All right. Time to proceed. What are we going to find over here? Hello. I hear you guys making all kinds of noises. All right. Let's head on. Congratulations, progress. Exactly. I'm excited. All right, so we got a little house here. What's up here? With a broken door. Okay. What do we got in here? You have a chest here. Can we open it? What's in here? You have... I don't know. What is that, like snorkel gear? It looks like homemade flippers and a snorkel. I don't know that we can do anything with this, but that's what it looks like. He went diving underwater, perhaps? Yeah, I don't... Maybe mindful, make sure I can't do anything with it, but it doesn't look like I can. Alright, so yeah, I think that's... I wonder if this counts as beachfront property. I mean, hey, you got the amenities here. You can go snorkeling, right? Alright, what do we got? That's the open window. Let's check over here first. We have a shirt here.
Please. I can't take it anymore. It's too late. It's too late.
What's too late?
They're all dead. All of them.
Who? What? What? What's going on? I'm very curious. Alright, what else do we got? Can we open the window? No. Not on this side anyways, it doesn't seem like. Alright, there is a book here. What is this? It's story time, guys.
Sure, I can do this. Pen feels awkward. Keeps slipping.
been so long since I used one. But what else is there? What else to do? Went back to Rec today. First time since moving into house. Found his bones exactly how I left them. Except clean now. Bleached white.
Is it the sea monster?
How many times have I replayed it since then? Sun sinking into the waves. Tip of my spear gleaming wet with the poison. See myself crouching low near the rock, so sure he will come because of his mate.
His mate?
Sometimes in my head, it happens different. Poison gets diluted. Or one of her ropes snaps and breaks.
You lured
He
him?
rears back. Spear
What a
misses.
monster.
Somehow they both get away. And we all get one more day worth living for.
My goodness.
Reset traps today. Swamp water corroded one of them. Forced to go to depot to fix. Coming back, saw a Commodile take down a Zephyr. Moved with such precision, not a single gesture wasted. Zephyr probably didn't feel a thing. It's not what I expected, living lakeside. It's calmer, not as windy. But rain still beats down like in the Wreck, and it's hot. Still hot.
Just normal hunting? I mean, maybe. Except for it's Akinar. I think he just enjoys the killing.
Gleaming wet, with the only real difference is the screams. A lot closer now, on all sides. Starting to get on my nerves. Can't sleep. Too many screams. And when I close my eyes, the things I see, the faces.
Maybe
My
you're
God,
haunted
sir.
by your deeds.
Did we really kill so many?
He must be
Added
talking
it
about
up
the people of
best I
the
could.
ages.
8 years. 3 since I killed the last Serpati. Keep thinking I should do something for him. Play some kind of tribute next to the bones. Totem pole, maybe. God knows. Carving it would keep me busy for a while.
Yeah?
Maybe I can make one for each of them.
Oh, so then he made all the totems.
What's the use? What's the use? Can't go on like this. Can't think. Have to do something. Keep my mind off the dreams. Maybe go south for a few days. Sleep outside.
Maybe?
My God, Father. Did it have to be the same? 2 weeks working my way through the South Jungle, and for what?
More
of the
jungle.
same. More of the same empty nothingness. Can't take it anymore. Can't live like this. Karnax got in while I was away.
Are those the scavengers, I think?
Agile they are. Braver, too, when they're hunting in groups. Been breeding like mad ever since I killed their primary predator. Should probably do something.
Oh, wait, no. Those are the carnivores,
Maybe
I think.
I can redesign one end of the bridge. Create some kind of lock to keep them out.
Maybe? I forget.
Went back to the South Jungle today, hoping I'd missed something. Saw a group of mangries playing under their nests.
That's these guys, I
Thought
think.
about replenishing supplies, but couldn't do it. They just looked too peaceful.
I mean,
Eventually
that
turned
seems
to
like
go and spied
progress.
One of them watching me. Their lookout, I suppose. Wonder how long he knew I was there. Ink supply getting low. Watering it down, but might try to make more. The way the channelwood tree dwellers once taught me.
Okay. Before you killed them all?
Found some petals in the South Jungle that might work for the ink. Picked a few to take back as an experiment. While picking them, I noticed something odd about the mangries. In the north, they all scatter as soon as they spot me, but the South tribe only looks curious. Must be because I never hunted them.
Probably.
New ink seems okay. Would prefer a better color, though. I'll head back to the South Jungle in the morning, see if I can find different varieties.
Okay.
I don't believe it. Went back to gather more petals and found a bunch of them already picked.
Interesting.
They were lying in a pile where I'd been working.
The Mangries?
Mangries must have done it. Imitating me?
Maybe.
Spent most of the morning in the watchtower trying to observe from a distance. Find out how they act when I'm not there. Couldn't see much, though.
That's the hunting shack then, huh?
Would like to get closer somehow. I suppose I could build another post, but it'd have to be different this time. Not a lot left I can take from the wreck. Kinda like the idea of going all natural.
Okay.
How the heck did Savidro's people do it? Been weaving support branches all day and my arms and chest muscles are killing me. Mangries sure got a kick out of watching, though. One of them even stopped playing long enough to come over and give me advice. At least that's how it seemed. Wouldn't stop chirruping at me. Made me want to rig up another sound system, see if I can try and talk back. Oh my God. It can't be. It can't. This evening, I was sketching in the post, trying to get their expressions right. Mangries were playing that game they like to play, fruit tossing.
Right.
Ball must have rolled under the post. All of a sudden I heard this cry I'd never heard before. Sequence of drawn-out highs and lows. Looked up and found all of them looking at me, pointing at the ball and making that sound. Like they were calling a name. My name.
He has a name?
They've given me a name. What am I supposed to do with this, Father? What am I supposed to do?
Not treat them like brainless animals? That's interesting. Alright, we'll, redeem the hydrate. Alright. Well, I feel like maybe Aknar is actually growing, it seems like. Maybe. Okay, so is this... Can you go up on that, maybe? Let's look out here. What do we got here? That's the chest, so he has a chair here. Can we do something with this? Go up. Okay, so we'll go up. Alright. That's one of my favorite journals in the whole series. Yeah, it seems like, unless he goes crazy again, that almost seems like this prison planet has served its function. Like, maybe he could be a little less insane, maybe. What do we got? Let's look around. Anything? I think let's... Okay, what is this? That's the bridge mechanism. Okay. This is the other habitat, right? I would think. What's up here? Is that like caves or something? I don't know. Maybe? What else do we got? You got all these little insect creatures. Alright, is there anything else that we can see here? I see... Is that rocks or just caves? I can't tell. What's that? I swear that looks like a face up there. I don't think it is, but... Note how the telescope is made of forks. I really appreciate how, unlike Spire, the designers here actually tried to explain how stuff was made. Yeah, it's not like it just appeared, like the whole area was gemstones and somehow he crafted it all with his bare hands. Because Sirius is just that lead, I guess. Okay, I don't know if there's something we're supposed to see there, but maybe it will become clear eventually. Alright, what else do we have? There is a picture here. What's this picture? Is this like a view out your window? He's hot so he can melt and bend metal. I mean, I guess. He's definitely hot-headed. Alright, what do we got here? That looks like they're making a symbol with their ears. Let's snap a picture of that. I don't know this. Okay, so is this his name? Medium, or he has the big drum, one hit, the little drum, two? Maybe. Is that his name to them? Okay, let's look at this memory.
You can see me now, brother. Mixing up inks like the tree dwellers in Channelwood taught us. Remember that? Remember?
Okay. Making some ink. That's fine. What else do we got over here? Like, I don't know what we do with this. Is that the view we need to get? I don't know. Maybe that's somehow the view we're supposed to get of the telescope. But what view is it? We could try and see if that's a view we can get. Let's see. I don't know if that's a view we can get, though. Whoops. I clicked the right mouse instead of the left mouse. Whoops. Alright. So it was like a view of trees. Sort of like these. But I don't know. It's like, I feel like the picture is to the side. I don't know. I don't know if we're supposed to have something specific with that or not. We can figure that out later. Alright. Are we able to do anything else? Like, there's a flag up here. Is there anything else we can do, though? Oh, there's wind chimes over here. Can we do anything with them? I guess they just blow. Alright. We've got these different views. I wonder. Is there something we can do down here? Oh wait. There was an icon. Like I could grab it? Maybe? Can I grab something here? I don't know. What was it trying to grab? Was it that? Oh. What is this? We have a memory here. Is this how many he killed?
Had sunbursts by now. Why aren't they reproducing?
Oh.
What if I killed too many females?
It is. It's a redemption arc. Oh, man. There is a horrible interface puzzle coming up soon. If you get stuck, don't feel too bad. All right. Yeah, just if we get to that, let me know so I can so I can decide then. Can we do something with this stick? I don't know. I think this is just to tell us that he was trying to do some regeneration of the damage he caused, right? What's through here? Can we open this or anything? I'm not sure. I would be curious, the horrible interfacing puzzle, it's not involving the telescope, is it? Alright, we can go down, but are we done up here? Is there anything else we can do? I'm not sure. I kind of want to go back to the other hut and see if I can play his name on the drums. It doesn't involve the telescope? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll keep investigating. Keep exploring. That's where we came from. We could go... That's new, right? This is where we came from. This is new. Okay, so let's see what's over this way. Are we finally going to be in a new ecosystem? This is the Moor jungle. What do we got? Okay, so we can go that direction. Alright, what's over here? Rocks. More plants. Some awesome music. I love all the ambience. It's like you really feel like you're in a busy jungle. Alright, I'm not seeing anything yet. Excuse you. Excuse you. Go away. He's just gonna scratch his teeth, snap at me. Alright, if we go that way, I think we're on a high ground from him, right? I think. Like he can't get to us from here? Yeah, okay. There is another jungle hideout. Okay, so is there anywhere else to go besides up from here? Let's just see. I don't see anything, so this is the end of the line. What's up here? Oh, we have them again. Okay. This is the other group. Oh, they're trying to eat them? I see, I see. He's trying to eat them. Alright, so what was it? It was, like, long, short, short, right? Let me look at the picture. He says, I'm not to be excused. Exactly. He refuses to be excused. He's gonna eat all the monkey people he can. Alright, so... Now, it could be a timing issue again. And we also may need to do the runaway thing, I wonder. I don't know. Let's try doing a full rotation. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe there's something else we can do to scare him away. Oh. Oh, throw rocks. Okay, okay. So we have a short... Okay, so long, medium... so big, medium, and then long, short. Okay. Or, wait, or maybe that, is it like top row? Like short for long, and then that may be it. So do this one. And then this. Yeah, and then they're gonna throw rocks, right? Come on, throw rocks. Can you do rocks? Let's try it again. Throw rocks. Come on. There's nothing I can do on that screen. Maybe he doesn't have rocks. Is there some way we can help him? What's this? Let's look.
Come on. Gotta get at least close to their tunnel range if I'm ever gonna be understood.
So, let's listen to, it was low, high, medium?
Come on. Gotta get at least close to their tunnel range if I'm ever gonna be understood.
Let's try it. Might as well. Is there something over there I was supposed to look at? Let's try it. So it was low, high, medium. Did that do anything? Let's try it again. We may not have been fast enough. You'll be fluid and angry once this is over. It may have been... Maybe he held it longer. Let me listen again. Let's listen again.
Come on. Gotta get at least close to their tunnel range if I'm ever gonna be understood.
So it kind of sounds like the first and the last one are longer. Maybe not, but it kind of sounds like that. So let's try it. Does that do anything? Do I have to do a pause? Then he talked a bit. Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything. So let's look around and see. What exactly is this a diagram of? It's showing like... I feel like this is like things they could throw. How can I get this to them? If that... Is that us? Do we have the things to throw? Maybe? Let's see. Are there things we can pick up? I don't know. Can we go up anymore? We can go down. What happens if we... Does anything happen if we go down? I don't necessarily see anything. Let me see. Let's go back over here. Yeah, he comes back over here. Is there anything we can grab? Like, I would think... So we've definitely got to help them get rid of this guy. They've got to have it there, because there's nothing I can find that I can pick up to, like, throw for them. So I guess... What if we do our name and then tell them to throw. Actually, let's look at the picture. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what it is. It's... Okay, what is this a picture of? It has them, like, with their ear. I don't know. So, it's a big one, and then 2 shorts. And then... So, big, long, short. Long, short. Well, actually... Let me look. Maybe I'm doing that in the wrong order. Maybe that's why they did nothing. No, I did it in the right order. Assuming it's straight across. So, big one, long, short, big one, medium. Let's try that. Alright, so, big one, long, short. Okay, so he opens it, but he's not doing anything. He's just yelling at it. And that's definitely not doing anything. Can we move this, maybe? Can we, like, direct it at a different hut? Maybe that's what we have to do. I'm not sure. Maybe there's something we can manipulate over here? Like, to move this? Maybe we can move it here? Let's see. Can we just grab it and move it? What about up here? Anything? Okay. Well, clearly he is opening... But he's not throwing. He's not throwing anything. Maybe I have it wrong. Maybe it has to be in column order. We could try column order. Which would be... Okay, I don't know... Wait. Medium? I can't even do it. So, those two... That's interesting. So if I do big, medium, he just opens it. So then how do we manage to do that? Can I do it? Do I just have to do it fast enough? That doesn't seem to work. Yeah, I can't even do it faster. And he will not throw anything. Alright, let's look at this structure. According to the map, all of the items are where? They're in this central one. Alright. Which... would be... What? This doesn't look exactly the same. Like, this string looks like it's going to the wrong one. Looks like it should go to that one. Huh. What if I do... Let me look at the picture again. Maybe I do long and then big. The little and then big. Let's try that. I mean, I don't see why that would work, but... yeah, that doesn't do anything. And there's no other signs I can see. What about on the other side? Can I look on, like, the other side? Or is this the only side there is? I don't see any other posters over here. And I can't seem to move this mechanism. Well, there's got to be something... Can I do something with this? Can I, like, move to other messages? Maybe? See, like, if there's any other languages I ought to know? Doesn't seem like it. And I can't go around, right? Yeah, it looks like I can just go straight down. There's gotta be a way to help them. Maybe there's another way to go from here? Like, can I do something over this way? I don't know. It doesn't seem like I can do anything over this way. There is a rock there. Can I somehow get off the path and go over there? I don't know. I'm not really seeing any way I can do that. So what do we do then? Maybe there's something back here that I need to look at. Like, I don't know. Maybe I missed something in here that will help us. Maybe there's some more symbols. Alright. Are there any more symbols that we can find? Can I open... Oh, okay. Alright. I think that's the one we discovered, right? Maybe that's to call the old guy? Alright, so that's another symbol. Can we find some more? What about over here? Was there any over here that we missed? Maybe it was just that one. Did we open this trunk? No, we did not. Okay. Is there anything useful in here? Like, there's different things, but I don't think we can get into any of it. Looks like tools or something. Oh, but there's something here. Oh, it's another symbol. Okay. There's so many symbols. So what does this one mean? Long, short. That's the one that we did. Where he just opened it and screamed. Okay. Are there any others? Maybe there's some more symbols somewhere. Can we go up at all? I feel like we should be able to. Let's open this trunk again. And see. I don't want to go out the door. I want to open the trunk and see if there's another symbol. Alright, now that we have an idea of what we're looking for. Where was that? Okay, so this is just the scuba materials. Nothing that will help us. No fault sides or anything. Can't pull anything down or across. If I can, it's very hidden. Alright, what else do we got? Okay, that's fine. What else? Anything? I still feel like I should be able to go up. Can I do anything with this? Didn't I go up before, or did I? I don't know. Let's see. This is attached to a bone. Anything I can do with that? We pulled that down. That was that one. Can we go up? Like, there's rungs here. There we go. Have we been up? I think... Yeah. Okay, so we were up. Can I do anything with this crate? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. And this, we cannot flip the page. That's just, it is what it is. Okay, so, and the telescope I can't move. So I don't know that that helps us. And I don't see anything else unless there's something I'm supposed to do with this painting. Like, look behind it or something. Can I flip it? Maybe? No. Okay. Or if I can, I just missed it, but we did get a new symbol, so we could go try that. There's something else down here? I don't see anything. Alright, so I guess let's go down for now and see if maybe we can summon the old monkey. Like, maybe we need wisdom, right? Like... Alright, and then go down. Alright, so... It's out this way. Alright, so let's head back and see if we can't figure this out. We might have to take a pause. But let's see. There may be other monkey diagrams elsewhere, but I kind of feel like this is his redemption arc here. And so everything from this point on is like, it was more of the same, but it was actually effective this time. Alright, so let's continue on. Let's go back up into the hideout. Now, what was the diagram? They're coming back. Okay, so what was the diagram for the old one? Okay, so it was a long medium. And then we want, I don't know what this is supposed to be for. So if you had to give yourself a name in Mangry, what would it be? I don't know, considering its sounds. Alright, I must have had the wrong one. What is it supposed to be? I don't know how you would say a name in tones. Oh. Back this way, right? It just says long, medium. Is that for ears straight up? Oh, wait. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I have to tell them directionally. Like, if he's... This one is the one it's talking to. Maybe I need to tell him to go to your right. Maybe? So what would ear pointing to the right be? So that would be long, short? Or, I mean, big, little? Maybe? Okay, so I sent that one. And then we tell it to throw the coconut or whatever. It's still that one. Alright. Did we have the right direction? Maybe it has to be the other way. Maybe it's our left. We could try it. So, if it was our left, it'd be the other way, right? I mean, we could just try this one because we have no other options. So, long, medium, what's the difference? Okay. Okay, so let's just see what this does. Medium, long. Alright. Or medium, big. Alright. Medium, big, small. It's still always the same one. I think English encompasses over 40 sounds, but this is just 6. That will make words difficult. I'm somewhat partial to double low, long, low for a name. If I wanted to come across as grumpy. I mean, hey, it makes sense. I think I would have to have one of the high-pitched in mine. And then low. Okay. Medium, big. See, I don't understand what we're supposed to do with these. If I call... What if I call all 3 of them? So, what if I do medium, big, and then big, medium? Oh, wait. Actually, that's... Let's just go left to right. Maybe that's the problem. I want to do long, medium. Or big, medium. Okay, that's that one. I got it. I got it. So now, let's see what happens if I do the other one. If we do... we could do big, medium. We could also do big, small. Okay, so let's try big, long. That doesn't do anything. What about big, small? That doesn't do anything. It always, he just always opens. There's gotta be a way. Am I just missing one, I wonder? Let me look again. Let's look at all of our symbols that we have. So we have that one. That one, that one. That was... Okay, that was saying it was a scavenger. So we actually, I think we're probably good with these 2 being gone. I don't think we need the footprints. And we're done with that one. Honestly, we can go back to the beginning and delete all the ones we're done with, I think. Can I drag this? I can. It's way faster. Alright, let's just delete the ones we don't need. Which is like probably most of these. And if we need them later, we can go get them again. These are from Sirius's planet. It's just kind of annoying trying to find my way there again. I don't think I need that anymore. I don't think I need that anymore. I don't need the totems. I don't need that. Okay, so now we should just have... What is that a picture of? There's like nothing here. What? Did I really take a picture of nothing? What? What did I just do? It just said go into the light, and I did. And now my mouse is gone? What? Okay, that is really weird. What? I don't know what is going on there. Because you can't go into the picture. Oh, I guess you could go into... Okay. I don't know. Apparently I didn't take a picture there or something. Oh, wait. Is this always just this way? You can't delete this one? Weird. Okay, so we have these three. And then I guess I could take this picture here, even though it's right here. Just so we have all four, right? Is it top to bottom? I feel like if it's left to right, we'll never get that message. It's gotta be top to bottom, right? Maybe that's why this guy doesn't do anything. Medium, big. Big, medium. Let's try that. Medium. Big. And then, big. Does it do anything? And then... Did I do something different? Maybe. Small, big, medium. Okay. If it's top to bottom, maybe I have to tell it to throw. Or maybe I have to say a specific one to throw. Maybe? Now tell him to throw. No, he just opens it up again. Huh. Alright, there's something obviously that we're missing here. I'm not sure what it is. Unless... Because if it's top to bottom, then that has to be long, medium. Right? What about, maybe he's not there. Maybe that's why. Maybe I have to do this guy. And if it's top to bottom, then it should be short, long. And then he just opens it up again. I don't get what you're supposed to do, my guy. You're obviously... Okay, so obviously we want to try and figure out how to talk to these guys. Is it possible... You're now in the part for which the clue is applicable. Okay, let's hear the clue. Because I'm about ready to throw in the towel on this one because it's driving me crazy. What is the clue? I'm curious. Because I figure I'm either missing a picture or I'm not hitting it fast enough, or you need to wait between it or something, or hit a button or something. I don't know. But I haven't seen a button, so there's a simple clue with no spoiler. Okay, what is it? Let's hear it. Let's have a Dungeon Master hint. Like a non-riddle one. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Let's hear it. Because I think we have the right idea of what to do. There's just some small piece we're missing. I can't... Can I pull this down? The monkeys speak faster than your input. So do I have to do really short ones then? Or am I doing mine too short? Maybe I have to do them shorter. So let's see. If it's top to bottom, and one of the most baffling design choices I've ever seen, the painter's easel becomes less interactable the closer you get to it. The one back at the other hut. Let's see. Let's go check it out. All right. Back up we go. Just to see what peculiarity is going on here. Where he's doing his landscape painting? Okay. Alright. Can I go up here? I think I have to go over, like, over and then up. The navigating here is kind of weird. I have to go in, like, all the way in before I can go up. Can I just please go up? Thank you. Okay, so less interactable when you're closer to it. So if I come here, I'm still not close to it. Okay. That's really blurry. There we go. Okay. Oh, we get this.
Why can't I get the expression right? Something about the eyes.
Okay, so, I guess we try this one? Maybe? Well, I mean, it's worth a shot. Let's see. Go down. You're already figured out you're just standing too close to turn. Yeah, that's so weird. But yes, indeed, we were in fact missing something, so now we know. Hopefully that's all of them. I feel like I've searched pretty well. We'll see. Alright, maybe it's like a response thing also. Like what Arconia was saying. Maybe I have to listen to the response and respond appropriately. I didn't think about that. So we'll listen carefully also. But let's see what this new one does. Alright. So he's back. They're gonna scatter. Alright. So. And this one said, medium, or yeah, it's medium small. All right, so let's see. If that doesn't do anything, I have an idea about minor shorter. Maybe? Okay, I don't know what I just did. Great game, I did not find that and quickly tried all 36 possible names once I knew the naming system. Okay, so we just made him jump out. That's definitely progress. Oh, now he's looking here. Huh. Okay. So that was one. Okay. What if... Can we do another one now? Can we do the one that we kept getting stuck on now? What happens if we do this one? So, medium big, or... It might be medium big, or it might be big medium. What if we go all the way around? Okay, so he opens up, he looks. There's nothing around. He said this. Okay, so we can't summon him yet. Probably because he can't go to this one. So this guy needs to go. So we need to make that guy move next door. Which, maybe it's this one? We could try that. Is that guy? Okay, so that's that guy. The white guy, the white hair guy. That makes sense. Okay. That completely makes sense now. So we can't summon him yet until we can summon the other one. So let's try... Did we do this guy already? I don't remember. This was big and then small. So let's see. Big, small. That guy. Okay, okay. Alright. That was that guy. We still got to clear this one out. So there's got to be another one. What else do we have? That's the first one. We can't do him yet. Alright, so now we got to do this one, which is medium. We'll try medium big. Is he stuck? Oh, he's falling in. It might be... Oh, whoops. It might be... That one, okay. Okay. Okay, so now he moved there. Alright. This one is still... not full, right? I'm gonna write these down real fast so I don't have to keep opening the projector. Alright. So we have... let's see. Big... medium, small. Make myself a little chart here of what options we have. We have medium, small is one. We need to have them throw stuff too, which is small. So maybe we should have had them throw stuff when he was falling in. Maybe. And I'm sitting here thinking it's got to be a cross, right? Because otherwise, it doesn't really make sense, I think. I've never coached young kids in Little League. I feel this experience is somewhat similar. I mean, it makes sense. Alright, those are short. So there's that guy. And then... this is the white hair guy. This is white dude. Is he like the elder of the monkey village, I wonder? Because he's got them gray hairs. And then we have this guy. Alright, so that should be all of them. This one is throw question mark. Okay, so now that we don't have to keep opening this up, we can see what these do. So, let's do small. Which monkey is this? Or maybe it's medium and then small. Maybe? Oh, okay, it was... so he can't move because the guy's right there. I got you. Okay, so he's right there. Let's try this one. So this will be... maybe it is left or right. Can I grab it? Alright, let's see. Oh, there is that guy. Okay. Alright, now I can go back to the first guy. What was he? He was... small? Maybe it is this way? Maybe we tell them to throw now. Let's try that. Okay, it's gotta be top to bottom. Okay. Who else can we do? We can do this guy. Right? What if we do half as much? Okay, it is half as much. So this guy is going where? Oh, he can't go anywhere because they're both full. Okay. What if we tell them to throw? Okay, so if we can get him back with his butt sticking out of there, we can get this guy to throw. Okay, okay, now it's making sense. Alright, so it is top to bottom, so this guy will come over here. Okay, now we want white dude to go. He's gonna be... okay, you run across. Oh, he can't run. He can't run. Okay. Because there's one in here. Which guy is in here? Let's see. Let's try this guy. So we'll do this guy. Send him where? He can't go anywhere either. Okay. So you guys are both stuck. Let's try... did we try you already? Wait, that should be one. Oh wait, yeah, it should be a guy. Yeah, that guy, okay. Now, you, what was your code? Were you this guy? I'm not sure. Let's try it again. Oh, wait, it's the other way around. Oh, well, that works, too. Okay. Now we gotta send white dude. He's gonna be this one. This one. I think I went too far on that one. Or not far enough. Or did I? There we go. And now he runs over. Okay. Can we have you go? Let's see. Okay, you go over there. All right. I'm trying to remember which ones these guys are in. All right. It's like the magic bean. All right, let's try this guy. He has... Oh, that was that guy. He can't go. Okay, so that was you. We can try this guy, though. This guy and this guy. Where are you at? Grab this. There you are. Okay. Nice. Okay. So you're over here. That's the guy that I just did. White dude, I think, is right here. So I should be able to do him, right? I haven't done this guy in a while. Let me see what happens with this. Okay, you. All right. Now, if I send you, I think I know who you are. Let's see. I think you're this guy. Yes? Okay. Now, what if we send white dude? Let's send it all the way around. Oop. Let's try it for half that long. I thought he was a full revolution. There we go. I didn't have it quite right. Okay, now we tell them to throw. So that's gonna be half. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's gonna be one full revelation, half, half. Oh, he got out. Too bad. Okay, we're getting the hang of it though. All right. So let's see. Who can we send? I don't even know. I've lost track now. I know white dude is in the red house. So let's try this guy. Let's see. Okay, that guy, he can't go anywhere. All right. You're straight up ears guy. All right. And you're in here. All right. So that means let's try this guy. Okay, that's this guy. Okay. White guy can go. White dude. Let's move you. Can we move you down? All right. Come on. Surely I'm doing it right. Come on. Oh. Oh, wait, what? No, that's not who I was talking to. Right? Or I thought he was over here. Maybe not. To this day, I've never figured out whether the computer measured syllable length by the amount of time you hear the sound or the amount of time you take to rotate the crank. The two are not the same. Huh, that's true. Let's try... Alright. He can't... Okay, he can't go anywhere. This is up ear and sideways ear. Okay. Then we've got to do this guy. No, he can't go. This is out ears. Okay. So it's got to be white fur. He's the only one that can move. There we go. It's very finicky. Alright, so who was in here? This was long ears, right? Or out ears. So we try him. Okay. Okay, now we send them... Go coconuts! Dang it! So frustrating. I think it might be sound duration. A better design would be for a cursor click. Yes, exactly. Because this is frustrating. I just want to be done. Alright, let's go again. Alright, so out ears. I think white fur is right here. So let's move him. Come on. There we go. Okay. And then we send out ears, which is... Okay, he runs across. Alright. And then one of you guys is going to have to go. I don't remember. I think it's side ear. Let's see. Okay, no. Yeah, okay, okay. Alright, now we can do it again. Throw them. Throw the coconuts. Finally! Finally! Oh my goodness. That was frustrating. But we did it. I'm not sure if I'm happy or upset about that one, but we did it. All right. Well, I'm curious if we have a new way open. Like, I'm curious if we can go down now that that guy's not there, because there is a ladder there. We can. Nice. All right. I know. You guys are gonna hate this, but we're gonna stop there. We're gonna save that. We did it though. We made even more progress, so I'm happy about that. I think we did good. We made it to another new area, so we'll be able to explore that next time. So, awesome. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I am happy about that one. But that will be it for today, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and helping me for sure, because I was for real losing my mind with that one. But thank you so much for helping me. Till next week. See ya. Of course. All right. So we will, of course, be back on, let me think. yes, we will be back on Tuesday. I had to think because the next couple of weeks my schedule's a little weird, but Tuesday should be normal. We should be playing Phasmo. What's the question? What's up? At Mysterium last year, the designer of this puzzle spoke. He said he was aware of the criticism but has no regrets. Do you take game suggestions and inspirations? Yes. I'm actually, one of the games I'm currently playing was something somebody suggested. So usually what I do is if someone suggests it, I'll put it on my wish list and wait till it goes on sale. But yes, I am open to ideas of stuff for new games. What you got for me? Let's see. I'm looking for raids while we're chit-chatting. All right. And we'll see. I gotta do 2 raids. I gotta do Twitch and I also gotta do Rumble, so sounds good. It's Infra. Long hour gameplay. Okay, so the game is called Infra, I-N-F-R-A. I'll have to check it out. Okay. Put you in the boots of a structural analyst on a routine mission. Okay. Hey, it looks interesting. Alright, I will wishlist that and check it out. It definitely looks cool, so I appreciate that suggestion for sure. Alright, sorry, it takes me a little bit longer now to find raids because, like I said, I'm trying to find Rumble raids too. It's a bit with conspiracy, but yeah, only if you like. I mean, hey, I'm always game to check out interesting new games because some of these games that people suggest to me I've never heard of before, so I'm definitely open to some new games because sometimes when I find games I'm going to Google and I'm like, what is 2025 best puzzle games type of thing, you know, and or it's a game that I played years ago and wanted to play again, so you know, it's one or the other usually, so I definitely don't mind some interesting suggestions for sure. Let us see who we can raid. But yeah, I do appreciate it for sure. Man, everybody's playing games. I don't even know what they are. It's crazy. Okay. This one, at least this, I've heard of this, so let's see. Supposed to be a bit with conspiracy. Alright, so I don't even know what people are playing right now. There's just so much crazy stuff. Let's see. I'm looking through these games that I have never ever heard of. I don't even know. Nobody that I have on follow is on live. Okay, you know what? So I don't even care. We'll just okay, so Rumble is gonna raid out to someone playing Fortnite because I've at least heard of that game. So thank you guys on Rumble. I will see you guys let's see, Tuesday, 6 p.m. Until then. And now Twitch, we will find a raid for you guys. This one should be way easier for sure. Ironically, there's somebody on my list playing Fortnite. How is that a thing? Alright, how about some World of Warcraft though? We will raid Stoic RNG Ranger. I don't know. But we will go say hi to him. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I appreciate everybody. And we will be back here Tuesday, 6 p.m. And hope to see you guys then. So until then, bye everybody.